Hello everyone, and welcome back to another plan with me. So, here I am today again doing another Halloween spread since it's still October, obviously. And I'm gonna be using a glam planner kit, guys. And this is actually the first time ever that I'm gonna be using a glam planner kit. And I do have to say that this might be my favorite format I have ever used. Like, it was so easy to make this plan with me because she has so many options for boxes, I think. And this is also actually the first kit that I ever bought from her. And it is just one of my favorites. I think this art is absolutely stunning. So I am pairing it with some silver foil, which wasn't actually the plan at first because I was actually going to be using gold foil, but I saw Jemima from Just Lovey Dovey using this kit last week, and she did a mixed metal spread. Oh guys, I'm stressing out because I just don't know where to put my boxes. This is just something that happens to me every damn week. But I'm figuring it out. But I saw Jemima using it with some mixed metals with gold and silver. And when she showed me the silver, I was really like, ooh, this is looking really nice. So at the very last minute, I just decided to use some silver foil, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out because the plan was to use like a lot of gold for the whole month of October. And I was already thinking like that might be too much gold like every week. So I'm really happy that I decided to use some silver foil with this kit. So as I'm telling you guys almost every week, all the foil that you see I actually make myself. So the script, the bougie boxes, and I actually made some bed decorations and some header overlays with some bats on it. And I really like how those turned out, and I think they matched the spread pretty damn perfect. So I'm not really sure what happened, but my camera decided to cut me off. So the middle row of boxes you're not gonna see me putting down. And there you see it. I don't know what happened, guys. I think it has to do with my new tripod. So I bought a new tripod and I'm still trying to figure it out how it works. And I don't know what happened, but I think by accident I hit like a button, and I don't know how. But I mean, I'm still showing you guys the last row, so I hope you guys don't really mind. But luckily I figured it out pretty soon, so you didn't miss a lot, thankfully. But all right, this week, guys, this was the week that I've been waiting for so long. Because on Monday, I actually had my driving exam. Oh my God. It was so nerve-wracking, and I have been working on to this moment for a really long time. I actually took, I think, about 1.5 year driving lessons, which is ridiculously long. But I actually got sick for about 4 months because I got my tonsils removed and I did got a concussion. So that calculated together was 4 months. And then obviously COVID happened. So because of the COVID, it also was like 2 months, I think. And she was actually on holiday. So therefore, it took such a long time for me to finally get my exam. But on Monday, it was time. So on Monday, I did start it with like 1 hour driving lessons before I had to go in the exam. And guys, I was so nervous. And I'm going to take you guys through the day because I just have to tell you. So we came there and we had to wait outside, and the examinator, is that how you call it? I'm not really sure. Had to come up to us, and it was a woman, and she looked a lot like my driving instructor, so that was really nice. So I just pretended that it was her, and the exam is actually 30 minutes. So we started, and I obviously had like my face mask and everything, and I told her that I was super nervous, and she said, okay, well, don't worry, what can I do for you to make you calm down a bit? And she was actually really nice, but she was also like really serious, and I was like, ooh. But all right, I just thought, Britt, you can do this. Show her what you got and you will make it through the exam. And when we started with the exam, I was so nervous and I was really happy that I told her. So I actually forgot to put the brake down, the main brake, And I started driving and I just noticed that something was wrong, but I didn't notice, I just couldn't figure out what it was. So luckily, on the dashboard, it said, all right, put your brake down, put your brake down. And I was like, what's going on? So I was like, oh, this is just not a good start. And I already thought like, all right, I didn't make it. I made such a stupid mistake, but it was just because I was so nervous. And luckily, because I told her, she was really nice to me. But yeah, it was 30 minutes and we were just driving and it actually went pretty okay. And I noticed that around 10 minutes into the exam, I was really calm. And even before I knew it, the exam was over and we were driving back to the place where we had to go. So before I knew it, we were there already. And I just looked at her and I was like, are we done already? Like, I could show you so much more. Like, hit me up, hon. I'm ready to show you more. So I actually had to park to the back. And I did it so good. Like, I was so proud of myself. I did it in one shot. And I looked at her and I was like, is it good enough? Yeah, is it good enough? All right, then we're going to move on. And I was so proud of myself. But still, when we were done, I was just like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it because I made such a stupid mistake. And I was so nervous. And then she looked me into the eyes and we stood outside the car. And she said, all right, well, congratulations. And I was like, no, guys, did I just really made it? Did I just really pass my exam? And I just did it in one time. Guys, I am so happy. I just can't put it in any words. And it might seem a little dramatic, I know, but I just did it in one time. And I'm so proud of myself because I know I was so nervous. And everyone told me it is the most nerve-wracking thing that I've ever did in my life. And I just did it in one time. So yeah, isn't that the best start of a Monday that you can get? If not, I'm not sure what will, but it was such a lovely start of the week, and I'm so proud of myself. And my parents actually, yeah, they didn't really believe that I was going to make it because I haven't had a driving lesson in a long time. So they were like, all right, Britt, just do what you can and we will see, okay? It doesn't matter if you're not going to make it. It's going to be fine. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to do my best. And then I came home and I was like, hey, I just did it. I just did it. And my parents actually almost had to cry because they were so proud of me. So yeah, that is actually what I'm going to be marking for the first box on Monday. So I did first had my driving lesson and I'm using this foiled icon and I'm not really sure from what shop it is, but I know she's actually closed, so it doesn't really matter, that little one. And then obviously I had to mark that I have my driving exam, and that sticker is from the Coffee Monsters & Co. And I'm just so happy that it's all over right now. And actually not this week, but the next spread you're going to be seeing, I'm going to be getting my my license. I'm going to be going to the, I don't know how you call it, but I'm going to be picking up my license. And I'm so excited because then next week I'm able to drive. And I don't even have a car yet, but my parents do. And I'm going to be driving in their car, I think, for a little bit and just see how I like it. And if I'm going to be able to buy a car, I will definitely buy a car because I just know I have to continue doing this. Did you guys buy a car like straight after you passed your exam, or did you guys wait it a little longer? I would really like to know because I'm not really sure if I need to be doing it or if I just have to wait a little longer. Did you guys buy one like a little after you passed the exam, or did you guys wait it a little? Tell me, I would really like to know. But after that, I obviously had to mark that we kind of celebrated it, and my mom actually bought a little cake that we could eat together, and my sister came over, so I used this Once More with Love sticker, and I'm actually coloring in the little bows that are red, and I colored them in black. So obviously I had to mark that we kind of celebrated it. And then I did do some groceries and I used a little olive sticker from my shop there. And then, kind of as a surprise, I met up with my best friend, Evie, and we just celebrated it together. And she was so proud of me because she had her license for, I think, almost 5 years now. And she started actually really, really early. And she already has her own car, and this is her second car that she already has. And she always told me, Britt, just get your dang license. Like, you really should do it right now. And if you're not going to do it now, when are you going to do it? She always asked me. So she was actually really proud. And I didn't tell her that I had the exam because over here in the Netherlands, they say that it's bad luck to tell everyone when you have your driving exam. So I didn't really tell a lot of people. So it kind of came as a surprise. And she was just like, all right, let's celebrate it because this is freaking awesome. So that is what I did on Monday night. And then on Tuesday, it was just a normal day going back to work. So the first thing that I marked was that I went on a bike ride. And I'm not really happy with the way that flag looks over there. And that's the only thing about the Glam Planner. I am missing some more patterns to make flags out of. And she does only have 2 flags. But that's just one thing. And overall, I think it's absolutely great. But I did have to work all day, so that is what I marked. And then I had a little meeting with my boss, and I'm not really sure why we had a meeting, but yeah, I think it was a good one. And I used a little coffee cup from my shop, from Olive & Co, from the Leopard collection. So later that day, we actually had a training from one of our brands, and I work as a skin specialist, and we don't only work with products that you can put on your face, but we also really believe that you have to put some effort in your lifestyle because that's affecting your skin a lot. And therefore we also work with a lot of supplements. So that is actually a training that we had on Tuesday, and it was really a really good one, and I actually learned a lot. And I actually decided also that that I wanted to start with some more supplements just for my skin and also for my hair and my nails. So I used a Once More with Love little sticker for that. And then I obviously had to watch some Love Island, and I actually finished it this week. So I did mark that with a olive from my shop. And then the last thing that I marked with that little arrow is that I started with those supplements because I just really want to keep track on when I started and how everything is going, to see the progress, obviously. So then on Wednesday, I had the day off, and the first thing that I did was work on my shop. And that sticker is from Fox and Cactus, and it is just one of my favorite stickers. I have said this a lot in my plan with me, but Fox and Cactus is just a gem, I think, in making stickers. And then later that day, I had to film and edit a plan with me, I think it was. Or it was a haul, I'm not really sure. And that sticker is from my shop, from Olive & Co. And that's also from the Leopard collection. And then later that day, I had to do some groceries. So I marked that with a Harriet Wright Designs little icon. So that was the first half of on Wednesday. And then on the evening, I actually cooked dinner, guys. I know it's a bloody miracle. The girl has cooked dinner. Like, what in the world has been going on with me? It wasn't actually my idea. Like, my mom really persuaded me to make some dinner. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I'm just not a good cook. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. I just think it's such a waste of my time. And I'm sorry if I'm saying this, if you absolutely love cooking, but it's just not my thing. But my mom actually made me do it, and it wasn't the worst. So that is what I marked with a little Coffee Monsters & Co. Icon emoji. And then later that day, I actually finished Love Island. So that is what I marked. And I think it took me like 3 weeks to finish it. And I think it's like 40 episodes. So yeah, let's not go into that too much. And that sticker is actually from Barney and Moon. And then in the evening, I read a little, which I haven't done in a really long time. And as if today, I still haven't done it a lot lately. And I should totally do it way more because I just think it's so relaxing. And I think it's really good for your brain also. So I used another Fox and Cactus sticker for that. And then on Thursday, first thing that I marked is that I did another day of work and I had to go on a bicycle again. So I am using again a little flag from the kids, and I actually put it down in a different direction that I normally do, because the other flags that I used, I think, look better if you put them down like this. But I'm just not the biggest fan of it, and I don't really know why. Like, they're just hanging there, and it's just not my thing. But it worked. And then obviously I had to work for the rest of the day, and I did also gave myself a little facial treatment. What did I do? I did a radio frequency, which I think is one of the best anti-aging treatments that you could do, but it's also really good for giving your skin a lot of hyaluronic acids, because that's obviously a ingredient that your body makes yourself. So with the radio frequency, you make sure that your body is going to produce, your skin is going to make more of the hyaluronic acid. So that is really good. And it sounds a little rusty if I explain this, but obviously I explain it in Dutch all the time, so it's quite difficult for me to explain in English. But I promise that when I explain it in Dutch, it sounds way better. And then later that day, I did actually got some Happy Mail. So those 2 stickers are from my shop, from Olive & Co. And then later that day, there was a post that came online from the Pink Planner Sale that I took part of, I think the week before this. And it was the Meet the Maker post. And I'm actually going to search if I can find it, and I will link it down below this video, so you can maybe watch it, maybe read it if you would like, because I think it's actually quite a nice post, and I did really wanted to mark that they posted it for me. So that is the Meet the Maker post, and I used another Fox and Cactus sticker for that, and again, she gorgeous. And then later that evening I posted my haul. So that was Thursday. So on Friday, the first thing that I did is that I slept in, and I used a Coffee Monsters & Co. sticker for that. And then later that day, I used a White Air Stationery little bow. And I actually had an appointment to, get my license. And they have to make it now for me, so I'm going to be picking it up next week. And then I went to the post office, and I used a doodle sticker from my shop. And later that day, I actually met up with a friend and we took a walk together. It was actually the plan to go out for lunch, but obviously everything is closed right now, so that wasn't an option. Oh, there you can see the flag again, guys. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just hanging there in the middle of my box. What do you guys think? It's just not really my thing. But yeah, on Friday, I took a walk with that friend, and that is actually a girl who I know for such a long time right now, and we actually worked at the supermarket together. So back when I moved over here to the house that I'm living right now, I actually started working at the supermarket when I was 14, and that is where I met her. And we don't see each other that often, but every time that we do see each other, it is just such a lovely time, and we talk about everything together, so that is really nice. So I used a Fox and Cactus sticker for that, and then I started watching Modern Family. Now I have seen almost everything, but I didn't saw the last 2 seasons, so that is what I'm currently watching, and I'm almost finished with it again, because I just really like to put something on in the back and just do my thing. So it is just such a good show, I think. And then later that day, I did have some family time, and I marked that with a Clever Girl Crafts heart. So same thing on Saturday. I had to go with the bike to work with a Harriet Wright Designs little bike sticker. And then I had to work. And then I did mark that I was really tired. And I used a Once More with Love little panda sticker, which is one of my favorite stickers to mark that with. I just think that is a really cute sticker there. And then I did mark again that I had some family time. And this was actually the first time that I've used these Clever Girl Crafts hearts. And I'm obsessed. I really am. I really like those. So you're going to be seeing those a lot more in my spreads, I think. And then in that evening, I was with my family. and we did watched a show together, which is a Dutch show. And next week is going to be the final, and I'm super excited. So that is what we did on Saturday night. And then I did have an early night that evening, which I know it's cray, guys. It's Saturday night and I went to bed early. Guys, that is just my thing. And I just need my sleep. Let's just put it like that. If I work like the whole day, I'm just so tired. So that is what I did. But I did want to go to sleep early because the day after, on Sunday, I spent the day with two of my good friends and we actually went to the zoo together. So I marked a day with my friends with a little white stationery heart, and then we drove. So I wanted to mark that, and that is a little olive sticker. And then I marked that we went to the zoo all day, which was absolutely lovely. And we saw a bunch of animals, and it was actually, we had a great time with each other. So I marked that with a little once more with love sticker. And then later we went to one of my friends' house and we actually watched a movie together. And it was like a stupid Dutch movie, but it was just like a casual watch, and it was really nice. And we actually went to Burger King, which I don't really go to that often. And it isn't my fave. I definitely prefer McDonald's. But yeah, she wanted to go to Burger King, one of my friends. So that is what we did. And that, guys, was this week. I am really out of breath. Ooh. But I'm not really sure why this plan with me is way shorter than normal. So I'm sorry. But overall, I really like how this turned out. And I'm super happy with the Glam Planner kits. And I'm going to be using her way more because I absolutely love this. So guys, I hope everyone is still doing okay. And I'm going to be seeing you in my next spread. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.